I'll turn it. Yeah. Well, I've never. Man, the shit that's happened. I never. Who's writing this story? My God, I've never received a such an unjust compliment before in my life, and I guess I don't get enough comments to matter, and if I do, I hate to click on my own video. I'm gonna do is skip it. He only had 2 views, so he wanted to give himself 3 by clicking his own video. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that. So I got to go to YouTube Studio. And what actually was in another category I've been going, it's like I didn't know it was over there in this month's category. I'm seeing comments or not. I don't know. Whatever. Um. Okay, I guess I'll cut that off. Or I'll cut off 30 in a minute. Um. Yeah, I don't know. It's like just most. I mean, because my tone was all wrong. My tone's all wrong. Tone was all wrong. My tone was all wrong. It's very uncomfortable for me right now. Just completely undeserved. I mean, because of the tone. Maybe not because of not necessarily. No, not the information. I think she was doing it about the. Everybody like you're fucking everybody. Like, no, you just can't go around fucking everybody. That's not love. Even the concession too. It's like, God damn it, we're not pieces of meat, either sex. God, and I was like, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, believe me, like, if you didn't, yeah, whatever. Whatever. It's all the hinting and all, yeah, okay, whatever. So I don't care the reason why. I think the reason why is kind of not a little more nefarious than it would have been before, yada, yada, yada. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Pardon me. I got light. Look at that. Light looks nothing like that to my eyes. Look at that. Okay. That's that light. Fucking coaxial circuit. I just don't consider coaxial circuit. Oh damn. But yes, it's very, very uncomfortable to me. I mean, it's completely undeserved as far as tone wise. Tone wise, it was not one of my better presentations. That's what I'm working on. Yes, I'm taking this seriously. Do not do not project nor reflect. I would assume the same energy that came to you that appears or is harmful to you or seems harmful to you. Okay, I mean, okay, that makes sense. I mean, well, sure, this person takes me. I don't know. I mean, it takes me back to like who I was before. I take a bunch of pills when I was young. I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I don't feel weird or nothing about that. Too many people. I mean, you're saying it ain't evil people. People that have no. It ain't people of no depth that try to get out of here. I'm talking. It ain't it ain't the shallow people stay. No, I'm just. It isn't that. It isn't shallow people that are trying to get out of here. If they didn't care, things wouldn't hurt. Okay, and they wouldn't hurt to do. They didn't care, things wouldn't hurt so bad, hurt them so bad. But I'm not proud of my uh, last experience because like you don't really realize how compromised you are, or until you're out of it, and then even till you're completely out of it. I'm not saying I'm completely out of it yet, but yes, it's just I'll put it this way: it's like with one pill, they call it the X pill. Supposed to be all thing I know is cocaine, and I don't know much about cocaine, and so and caffeine. That's the only thing too I can verify, and I bet it's in there. But it does keep you up longer, I hear, than the cocaine. So I took one, and it was twice as big as usual, and that should have taken that. So I noticed like what I was, I never played, but so my parents, when I do play, they just assume I smoke some weed, but and I have, but but this time, and I paid I mean, I've saved this house tons. I've saved this house a lot. Because like, give me a break. As far as like, like when I've paid, moments notice, paid the whole, house note here. So, I'm sorry, I'm tooting my own horn. I'm just tired of feeling like a bum. Uh, I got my camper here. I got it tagged. I'm going to get out of here. I don't have no true direction at the moment. Uh, but yes, so what I noticed was, as long as I was playing, as long as I had an outlet, like it was okay. I was noticing since I'd taken the pill was bigger, it was a little too much. Like I was noticing, oh, you better turn down your intensity. They're gonna think, they're gonna be a little suspicious. Uh, you're not by yourself, but it was, and it just, meaning it was just a little, maybe a little louder than it would be normally, and just a little more intense. Not like the kind of the meth intense, though. A little different. That's why I'm not making this. Yet, yet, so it was okay. So as long as the form is okay, and maybe okay if I hadn't taken the second one. But of course, my eat the whole cake, the point of contact, addict I am, it's like, oh, let's take the second one. And this is where the embarrassment comes in. And then all of a sudden, I can tell I'm not fit to come out of my room. You know what I'm saying? That's a fit. I'm not, this is with anybody. Anybody's like, God bless, there's no children around. I'm not fit to come out in public. And I'm fighting off, this thing. I'm fighting off going to a prostitute. And God knows if I might not have. And God knows you could perform. Who knows? He even knows about that. But I'm just saying, God. I'm fighting off going. Something I've never fought off in my life. It's like literally talking myself out of get in my car and going, and going, to the city and getting a prostitute, because. But then what really stops me is embarrassed to come out of my room. I don't know if I would have done anyways, but the thing is, I'd say blacked out for hours because I don't remember. I don't remember hours. I don't remember hours. I don't want to say it. I don't, that happened to me a lot on meth, but I do not remember hours. So this is the difference between taking one and taking two. And, there were hours apart, but, too close together. It's like, basically, after I played guitar, I should have came outside here to the camper, I guess, to get playing or something. But I'm just, that is quite embarrassing because the second one, I've picked up one, the other people, I think might have picked up prostitutes or something. I didn't do nothing with them, but I only picked up one by myself one time, and I just thought she needed a ride. I'm not trying to be super innocent. I just thought she needed a ride, and I gave her a ride and gave her a few dollars, and she cried, and I'm like, I don't know what's, I guess I kind of figured out at that point what she was, but I did not pick her up. That wasn't, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just like, wasn't trying to put on a show for her. I wasn't trying to get her to cry. Just, I thought you needed a ride, I didn't know there was anything else going on here. And since I think I gave her a few dollars because obviously need the money. And I wasn't going to like, oh, you need a few dollars for me to, see what I can get out of this. So for me to like take something within the system and then all of a sudden like, I am like, I'm fighting myself from going to, to the city and pursuing that, that was, wow. And I think it might have been one of the longer blackouts I remember. That's what I'm trying to say. I have no memory of, for a while, or for hours, I would just say, like you with alcohol. The point is, but this is the deal. So I didn't have a long period without sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I just didn't go to bed that night. But after that second, but as soon as the sun came back up, like I started, it's like, it was so similar to meth. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe the things I was seeing, and it wasn't like odd. It was, and this is really, I'm telling the story. It was like people. There was another layer of reality in the reflection that was monitoring everything. It was like another layer of reality that can only be seen in the reflection of glass that was monitoring everything. It was, I don't know, it was one of the most real thing. There was something real about it. Like they say that what you see on meth is real. There was something real about it. I don't know. Do not take drugs. do not take drugs. It's up on the story.